Claire here from the social media team, back with another Style and Substance video for you. Today, we are talking about meal prepping. Now, this could be for you, for your kids, for your significant other, whoever it is, you're probably looking for an easy way to get all your meals ready before the week starts. And I, for one, am not the type of person that can just eat chicken, rice, and vegetables every single day, frozen, microwaved, all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna show you today is a way to use just a few ingredients to create 5 completely different meals for every day of the week that's going to be filling, fun, and easy. So let's jump into it. I'm only gonna be using a handful of ingredients to bring together all these different meals. It's so easy, and it's a really easy way to make sure that you're sticking to your budget when you go to the grocery store. So with all that said, let's jump into it. On day 1, we're gonna be keeping it pretty easy. It's Monday, it's the beginning of the week, you're probably a little groggy in the morning, so we're gonna be going for a classic: pasta, red sauce, ground beef. I know, Claire, so easy. You don't even need to show me, but I'm going to anyway. I love using this recipe first thing on a Monday morning. It's so easy, it's a crowd pleaser. It'll make anyone in your family happy. And if you combine it with just a side of some nuts, some fruits, some veggies, whatever you prefer, this is gonna fill you up and keep you energized all day long. So, day 1, complete. Let's move on to day 2. It's Tuesday, you're probably feeling a little more into the groove of the week, and you're probably looking for something a little bit lighter today. So what I love to do is a taco salad. This is a super easy way to incorporate a lot of the ingredients that we're using, and it's gonna keep you full and energized for the whole day. So I'm gonna grab my Tupperware. And I like to start with just a little bit of lettuce. Next, what I like to add is a little bit of the green onion. Then I'm going to add a few of these sweet mini peppers. These are fantastic for meal prepping because you can eat them by themselves without even being chopped with like hummus. Or if you want to give them a chop like this, they're great in a whole bunch of different recipes. This is one of my favorites. Next, I'm gonna add just a teeny tiny bit of red onion. We've already got that green onion in there, so there's no need to add it, but I just like it for a little extra color. Next, I'm going to add some cucumbers. These actually came from the garden, so they've got a really fun kind of yellow hue to them. And last, I'm going to add just a little bit of cheese, just to make sure it's not too healthy. On top of all of this, I'm going to add some ground beef, that same ground beef we were just using in our pasta. And then when you're ready to go to work, you're just gonna wanna put the lid on this, make sure that you have it all packed away and you're ready to go. And then once you're ready to eat, grab your salsa, and this is gonna be your dressing. And I'm just gonna pour it right over the top, and this is ready to go. This is an awesome, easy meal that incorporates almost every single ingredient you're using this week. I love this for Tuesday. We're halfway through the week and you've made it to Wednesday. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm usually looking for a pick-me-up right around this time, and I have got the perfect option. I'm gonna be making some tortilla pizzas. This is an awesome way to, again, incorporate all your different ingredients, but also have something a little fun, splurge a little bit. You're not getting as many calories as a real slice of pizza, and they're all personal. So if you're cooking for a few different people who have different tastes, you'll be able to make something that everyone will love. So what we're gonna do first is I've got a non-stick little tray here, and I'm gonna be popping on just a regular old flour tortilla, super easy. Next, I'm gonna take that tomato sauce we used on Monday and just add a little dollop right in the middle, maybe a little more if you're feeling saucy. Next, we're gonna add just a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna be adding a lot of the same toppings I've already used throughout the week. So I'm gonna be throwing some of these peppers on. I'm also gonna use a few of these red onions again. And if you want here, you can add some of that ground beef or any other veggies that you have. Mushrooms would be awesome here. Anything else that you have in your pantry that you just wanna get rid of, toss it on this bad boy. And then you're gonna pop this in a 400-degree oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get too crispy, but I like mine a little bit crispy. So I'm gonna pop this guy in and we'll be right back. Once you're done cutting it, just pop it in your Tupperware, and that is Wednesday done. We are on Thursday. Now, this is kind of a fun day. You know, you're almost to Friday. We always call it pre-Friday. It's really a great way to start winding down the week. So, we're going with one of my personal favorite lunches. I love this because you can actually make it way earlier in the week and it's gonna taste great towards the end of the week. This one's awesome. We're making some pasta salad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this rigatoni, which we already have used first day of this week, and I'm going to top it with just a super basic vinaigrette that you can use with anything that's in your pantry. I combined just a little bit of olive oil. To that, I added red wine vinegar. I'm terrible about measuring, but just whatever your heart feels like. To that, I added about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I use some really grainy, whole grain Dijon mustard, and just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So I'm going to just top a little bit of that on here. Next, I'm going to add just all those vegetables that I've used throughout the week. I'm gonna be using some of that red onion. I like a lot of this in here. I'm gonna be adding some of those peppers. I just chopped them up a little more finely to go in this. I'm gonna add some of that cucumber. Again, just chopped it up a little more finely to go in this particular meal, and some of those green onions. Gonna get all those guys in there and just give this a little toss. And like I said, you can make this way earlier in the week, even on like a Sunday, and it's gonna keep the whole week and just taste better and better as the week goes on. This is one of my favorites. So if you wanna let it sit, you can either let it sit in the bowl or go ahead, transfer it to some of your Tupperware and let it sit in there as well. Whatever you prefer, super easy, super tasty, and just a really fun little treat on a Thursday. I love this. Just go ahead and close it up and it's gonna be ready for you whenever you eat it later in the week. All right, guys, we made it to Friday. Yay! It is the end of the week and we are going into the weekend. So, what better way to celebrate than with a quesadilla? It's one of my favorite comfort foods and it is so easy to make. So we're gonna grab 2 of those tortillas that we used earlier in the week and we're just gonna pop them on a little work surface. I'm gonna grab some of that cheese that we've been using, pile that on. We want this to be a cheesy quesadilla. And then I'm going to grab all this leftover topping. So I'm gonna start with a few of these green onions. I really love these in a quesadilla. I love, as you've learned, my red onions. Gonna pop those right in the middle. If you wanna even like go crazy and saute these, you do you, girl, but that would be delicious. I'm gonna add some of these colored peppers. I'm gonna take some of that ground beef or ground turkey, whatever you're using and whatever you prefer. And then I'm just going to top it with a little bit more of that cheese just to make sure it gets all secure once we cook it, and top it with that tortilla. This is gonna go on the skillet and then it'll be ready to go in some top. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give this quesadilla, once it's nice and crispy, a cut. Just enforce the same way I did with that pizza. And then when you're ready, you're gonna just pop it in some Tupperware. You know the drill at this point. And can we just like take a second? Oh my God. Okay, I've gotta save it. I've gotta save it. We gotta eat it on Friday, but this is gonna be delicious. And that is it. With just about 30 minutes, a handful of ingredients, and a little bit of effort, we were able to make 5 completely unique lunches that are gonna get you excited to eat throughout the week and keep you full and energized the whole day long. Everyone in your family is gonna find something they love out of these. So with that, I hope you guys give this a try. If you do, be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you thought. Drop a like or save it for later so you can give it a try on another day. And make sure to tune in next week for another Style and Substance series episode. And with that, we'll see y'all next time.